Thanks, Beth. Greetings and welcome everyone to our annual awards celebration, celebrating the year that was in 2023's outstanding performances. I'm delighted to be attending tonight, which is my first awards presentation with Athletics Alberta. Over the course of these first few months, I've had the pristine opportunity to witness firsthand the hard work and dedication of our athletes' pursuit of success. It's been inspiring to see so many personal bests, so many records, and such great performances. Tonight, we celebrate these great performances with our awards. We'll celebrate the achievements of those individuals from our community who have worked hard, competed well, and risen above and beyond. We have a great night of awards ahead of us. Please note, we will be handing out the physical awards, so we won't have awards presented to you tonight, other than the recognition, but we will hand them out in Sherwood Park over the weekend at provincials. If you don't happen to get your award this weekend, we'll make sure that your club or coach gets it, and you will get the award to you in short order. Before we begin, I'd like to begin with reading of the land acknowledgement. Athletics Alberta acknowledges that we run, jump, throw, and wheel within the province of Alberta that is located on Treaty 4, Treaty 6, Treaty 7, Treaty 8, and Treaty 10 territories, and respects the histories, languages, and cultures of the First Nations, the Métis, the Inuit, and all of the First Peoples of Canada who share a history and a deep connection with this land, whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries, and whose presence continues to enrich our vibrant community. We have a great keynote speech for you tonight. Tracy, our Mini Legends program manager, will be sharing about the program, our successes, and plans for the future. There'll be more on that later, but for now, let's get these awards started. I'm happy to introduce Stuart York and Ralph Troschke, your MCs for this evening. You will recognize them as the announcers from many of our meets. We're happy they could be with us tonight to add some flair to the evening. Thank you, Beth. Stuart, I'd like to turn this over to you now.
Thank you very much, Jeff. It's always great to be part of the awards and acknowledge the great performances that we have seen over the past number of years. Being at so many meets, it's good to see the athletes. It's also good to see them get acknowledged. And Ralph, as a coach and a manager and someone who's also done a lot of announcing, you're definitely a great person to add to our team. So I'm glad you're here.
Thanks, Stuart. Really excited, even dressed for the part.
You are.
So let's go have some fun.
We are excited to begin our evening with our keynote presentation. Tracy Lockwood is a seasoned physical and health education consultant and a K-12 physical education specialist with 30 years of experience. She holds a Bachelor of Education degree and a Master's degree in educational leadership. Tracy has helped create the Athletics Alberta Mini Legends program and has been managing it since its inception. You may have heard about the Mini Legends program, but unless you've seen it in action, it's hard to grasp the full impact and the inspiration it provides to its participants. Since 2020, the legendary crew have traveled across Alberta and even up into the Northwest Territories, helping children and youth become legendary. We are incredibly proud of this program, and here is Tracy to tell you more about it.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Stuart. Hi, everybody. I am really happy and excited to be speaking with you tonight about a program that is near and dear to my heart, the Mini Legends program. It is, like you just heard, proudly supported by Athletics Alberta, and it focuses on physical literacy development. But I always say it's so much more than that. So just like those of you who are coaches here or teachers, you understand that you're doing so much more than just helping kids to develop skills. And so that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today. I also want you to know, which you might know already, how legendary you are to be here tonight. And whether you're an award recipient or if you are someone here supporting an athlete, you're all legendary. And because you are all legendary, I want to do something before we get started, okay? And just involve you a little bit. And if you can, in a moment, you're going to be taking yourself off of mute if you want to be part of this. But what we're going to do is you're going to repeat after me. You're going to be pointing to yourself and you're going to say, I am legendary. So not yet. And then we're going to point to each other on the screen, or somebody who's in the room with you maybe, and you're going to say, "You are legendary." And then we're going to put our hands in the air and we're going to say, "We are legendary," all at the same time on the count of 3. So the I, then the you, then the we. Okay, are you ready to go? I don't know, we might break the internet. So if we're all off mute, but let's try it. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I am
Legendary.
You are
Legendary.
We
are
legendary.
Legendary. All right, we better put ourselves back on mute again. You know what? Who came up on my screen on the very top was Samantha Reed. Hi, Samantha. Samantha is one of our main crew for the Mini Legends program, actually in Calgary. So you might know Samantha, and there might be some other crew also on here today. All right, so moving along. Beth and I were going to do like, do I touch my nose to go to the next slide? But I bet you'll just know if I ever stop talking, Beth. The Mini Legends program is built on a foundation of these core values. We value physical literacy development, like I mentioned. We want students to build confidence. We want them to feel confident, and we want them to be competent, and then motivated, of course, to be active. We prioritize overall well-being. We prioritize mental health, emotional health, just like a lot of you know, the social well-being of others that you're working with or that you are helping. We want to create a nurturing environment that supports that holistic development. And then our last value, not last but not least, is inclusion. So we want to ensure that every student or every child, regardless of their background or their ability, has the opportunity to participate and benefit from this program. And like I mentioned, this program is near and dear to my heart. It brings me so much joy, and it brings everyone else joy that we come in contact with. And so I hope that through this presentation that you're going to see through the images, through the testimonials that I'm about to share, just how much joy there is in the Mini Legends program. So in January 2021, we started the Mini Legends program. We started it online due to COVID, and we bolted into classrooms. So we wanted to start in person, of course, but this is the only way that we could get going. And so we reached out and had kindergarten to grade 6 teachers happily have us in their classrooms virtually. And we called them lightning bolts. So we bolted into about 100 classrooms and had about 2,500 participants in 2 short months in January and February 2021. During this time as well, we also developed some plug and play video lessons. So this was because we still couldn't go into schools. So we created about 5 lessons for kindergarten to grade 6. And we actually got a really awesome U12 soccer team to join us and help do the activities and create the lessons. And it might have been, I don't know, the pizza promised at the end of the day, but we ended up getting these awesome students helping or athletes helping us from the soccer team. So eventually we were able to deliver the Mini Legends program in person. We created 3 key programs that all aligned with the Alberta Physical Education and Wellness curriculum. We developed the coach facilitated program, the stadium mobile Mini Legends unit. We also developed the Mini Legends games. And I'm going to go into just a little bit of detail around each of those. So our legendary crew, we call them, are trained to teach lessons to grades K to 6. We have 2 coaches working together always, and they teach age-appropriate, developmentally appropriate, engaging lessons to K to 6 students as a part of their physical education program. And so this is an example of grade 1 students participating in a coach facilitated program where we go into schools and we deliver usually 4 days of lessons. Another program that we have is called the Mini Legends Mobile Unit. We actually as a part of their physical education program, we will go to a school and set up 7 kid-friendly track and field activity stations. And so these 7 stations are set up where students, usually for the first time, get to try shot put, high jump. We have legendary long jump. Well, we actually called high jump defy gravity, and big shot is our shot put. We have how far can you throw, which is javelin. We have an legendary obstacle course. So we have students try out these stations in their physical education class. So we have 60 kids that can come into the 7 stations, and then they head out back into their school, and then another group comes out. We set up usually outside, but this year with the weather that we've had, we've set up a ton outside. Now, this is the Mini Legends Games. This is often a culminating event after a 4-day coach facilitated program. So on the 5th day, we have a ton of schools saying, we want the Mini Legends Games at the end of the year or sometime in May and June. And then we go to the school, we set it all up, we have homerooms come outside, and it's an entire day of a full school event. It is often viewed as the best day of the year. And in fact, it's so popular that we have the last 2 weeks of school in 2025 already booked. So those of you Mini Legends crew on this in this group right now, we have the last 2 weeks already booked of June. So get ready for next year. So speaking of the Mini Legends crew, these are just wonderful humans that we have that are coaches, they are students, they are teachers, they come from a real diverse athletic backgrounds, including track and field, volleyball, basketball, ringette, so forth, rugby, you name it. Our coaches are not just knowledgeable, but many of them compete at high levels in their respective sports. We have coaches that are in education programs. They're in school to be pediatricians, or they're researchers. So we just have a real diverse group, and we find that it's not tough to find crew because what we're doing is so special and so joyous that they help make kids' days even better. And then they feel good about themselves when they leave. They're exhausted by the end of the day, but they feel still really great about themselves. So it's a win-win all around. I hope you could hear that. Thumbs up if you heard that. No? So those students were all calling out legendary for a reason.
Yep, we heard it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't see them. So I'm just going to take a moment just to celebrate the incredible growth we've had, because we started with online programming, and then we have just built year by year by year. So the incredible growth over the past few years. In June 2021, we kicked off the Mini Legends Games. We brought the program to just 5 schools. We engaged just over 1,700 students. This was all made possible by our dedicated team of 11 legendary crew. So fast forward to June 2022, and we saw a significant expansion. We reached 22 schools. We extended our program to community events, and then this allowed us to engage over 10,000 children and youth. Big jump right there. And then our legendary crew grew from that 11 to 16 crew in 2022. By June 2023, we expanded to 42 schools. Over 12,000 students participated. And then our legendary crew saw an impressive increase. We had 30 talented coaches supporting and inspiring our students and children. Now, let's just take a quick look at the amazing achievements of the Mini Legends program in 2024. And just like your coaching, your outdoor season, our season of Mini Legends is fairly short. We usually are in schools the last day of April up until the last school day of June. And so we saw over 13,000 children And we brought the Mini Legends program to over 50 schools this year. We reached 23 different cities. So this is in Calgary. We've been to Medicine Hat and Stettler and a little bit down in the south, but we've also been in the Edmonton area and then north of Edmonton, northeast of Edmonton, and all kind of around the greater Edmonton area as well. So this year we had 35 legendary crew. So again, an increase in the amazing individuals that we have working with children and youth. It's really just incredible to see the program impact and the impact that we're having. So something else that was really exciting this year is that we had a group that partnered with us. Well, we partnered first with Athletics Canada to take the Mini Legends program across the country. So our program is now coast to coast to coast. So you might have heard in the intro that we were in Northwest Territories. So we've done some programming the last couple of years in Yellowknife, and now we have Athletics Ontario joined us and Athletics Nova Scotia. So they came to Edmonton to do a 1-week training and got to see the program in action and are ready to just take off and run with it in their own provinces. So we're very excited that this has grown even to other provinces. Now to my favorite part, I want to share with you some real heartwarming feedback we've received from teachers, from administrators, from students, just who have experienced the Mini Legends program. It was really difficult to choose from the hundreds of testimonials that we have, but there were some definite ones that stood out. So one school teacher said, everything was incredible. And I love how they put everything's in capitals and exclamation points, like there's very common. The leaders were amazing. All of the grade levels, with all the grade levels, and they promoted positive physical activity. They worked with students of all levels and needs and made everyone feel welcome. That just, that is the best to hear those kind of things and those words. It's just really fantastic. Our legendary crew just truly goes above and beyond, and they ensure that every student just has they feel welcome and inspired. There's another wonderful testimonial, or more wonderful testimonials. Oops, sorry. More wonderful testimonials and feedback. These are from an assistant principal and a principal. Thank you so much for all you did for our school. Our kiddos will remember this day forever. And the other one I thought was really, really great was the Athletics Alberta legendary crew hosted each station in the activities. They were well thought out, engaging, and inclusive. And that's exactly what we are hoping to achieve. And to top it all off, another school principal shared the opening and closing ceremonies made it extra special, brought our school together. So we start a Mini Legends games with opening ceremonies. The students all come outside or we're inside in the gym. Oftentimes we'll close it with a giant circle so everyone feels a part of the circle. And the students often report it's the best day of the year. And finally, some of my favorite ones, of course, from students. This is the best, these say it all. This is the best day of my life. A grade 4 student said that. In fact, a kindergarten student said this year, from a teacher told us, this kindergarten student said, "This is the best day of my life. I can't believe this is real." So we're hearing this over and over again. And this is so much fun. I can't believe I learned how to high jump. Can we do this again? So we are getting constant rebookings and schools want to continue to do this over and over again. I really wanted to just share with you, because we're thrilled to share that Mini Legends was recently, Athletics Alberta was recently awarded several grants that allowed us to expand our program to more schools and more communities. In particular, these are pictures from and letters from the Ted Rogers grant that we were awarded. And we were able to go into 3 Indigenous schools in Northeast Alberta. And after the program, we received letters of appreciation, and then we received some pictures of their Mini Legends pledge walls. So just so many wonderful letters. I just want to read to you one quote. There's so many great words in these letters, but this one from Heidi in grade 6 really stood out to me. It says, "Thank you for coming to my school. I've never experienced anything like this. I'm so grateful. I really enjoyed the shot put, obstacle course, and high jump. I enjoyed the shot put so much that I am going to be brave and do it in track and field on Friday. Please come back soon." Like, if that doesn't, make you feel good about what you're doing, that's pretty impressive to have a student say that they feel brave because of what we brought to them. So in sharing with you also community activations. In the past couple of years, we've been able to take our program and really bring it to other sporting events. We've brought it to multi-sport camps, and we brought it to K-Days, if you've ever seen us at K-Days. And so we're really expanding our reach, so not just within school programming. And that is our hope to do that, throughout the year, but also throughout the summer months. And we're getting there, but, just like we started online, we've built our school program. We are now looking into the future to build our community activations. And then, Beth, you can go to the next slide. And really want to share with you that you can get involved as well. So clubs have the opportunity, if you are with with a club, maybe you're a coach, or maybe you're an athlete, or maybe you're leading in a club, we would love you for you to just reach out. We have an opportunity for you to participate in the Mini Legends program, so you can nurture grassroots involvement through continuous programs within your club or through summer camps. We're really excited to discuss how, the clubs that within Athletics Alberta, how you can integrate this program into your existing offerings. And so we can be contacted. This is where you can find us. So contact us, reach out for more information, and how you can bring the Mini Legends program to your community. And thanks everyone for listening. If you were, I wouldn't know, but thank you for being here and for just listening. I appreciate it. And I appreciate being asked to do this tonight.
Thank you so much, Tracy, for your presentation. We knew that Mini Legends was doing great work, and it's good to see some concrete results and some things that are happening out there. So appreciate all that you've done and all of the team that you've worked with, and it will continue to grow, I hope, and we'll have more and more every year. Before we get started on our awards, we want to say a big thank you to our photographer, Rob Hislop. Rob helps us at many of our meets. He has a great eye, and many of the photos you will see in this presentation were taken by Rob at one of the meets. Some of our club administrators also provided photos and context for these awards. And finally, to all of you in attendance tonight, thank you for sharing these awards with us. It is a great way to celebrate the achievements of our athletes, our coaches, and officials alike. We thank you for celebrating with us. So on we go to the awards. We'll start with the U16 women.
We'll just pause first. Oh, I see what it's doing. Sorry. Slideshow coming right up.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. I might just have to do it this way for now, because it doesn't want to seem to present my slideshow now. Ha! There we go. Okay, let's see if you can see it now. Okay. Sorry, everybody. Can you see that okay?
Yep, I can see that now. Thank you. So again, these rewards reflect the 2023 outdoor season. And our first category is the U16 females. Your nominees are Alexandra Watson of the St. Albert Mustangs, Kate Fink of the Split City Sonics, and Monica Galuan Eta of Nova Athletics. And your winner of the U16 Track and Field Award for 2023 is Monica Galuan Eta with Nova Athletics. Monica had an epic 2023, placing first in almost every race she ran, culminating with a gold medal in the 300 at National Legions and setting a provincial record as well. Congratulations, Monica, and Coach Antoine Basumbo of Nova Athletics.
Great. So now we move on to the U16 males. And since we get the slide up there, your nominees: Adam Nyarko from Caltaf, TJ Basumbo from Nova Athletics, and Ty King from the St. Albert Mustangs. And your winner for 2023 is Adam Nyarko of Caltaf. Adam was the third Canadian ranking in the 300 meters. He had a great showing at provincials last year. Congratulations, Adam. And congratulations also to Brad McQuaig for coaching him.
On to our U18 females. And the nominees are Tatiana Kwanvi of Caltaf, Gabby Patterson of the St. Albert Mustangs, and Ashley Odiasi of Calgary International Track and Field Club. And your winner for 2023 is Ashley Odiasi of Calgary International. Ashley was a finalist at the U20 Nationals in the 100 and the 200 and represented Canada at the Commonwealth Youth Games, where she placed 8th in the 100 meters. Congratulations to Ashley and to Coach John Cannon. Thank you.
We now move on to the U18 males. We had a tie in the top 3 nominees this year, so there are actually 4 nominees that I'll be listing off. Jet Hasiak from Caltaf, Isaiah Baker from the Calgary Spartans, Ryder Ratty from the Running Room Athletic Club, and Landanian Henselwood from the Edmonton Royals. And your winner for this year is Jet Hasiak of Caltaf. Congratulations, Jet. Jet had a great 2023 competing at Nationals, the Commonwealth Games, provincials, and much more. Well done, Jet. He was also ranked #1 in Canada in the 400 meters. And congratulations to his coach, Rachel Anders, as well.
On to our U20 females. And this was a very solid group last year. I think that at National U20s, our women won 6 gold medals as well as 10 other medals at that national competition. So it was very difficult for us because we had lots of national medal winners to choose from here. Our nominees: Charlotte Sinke from the Calgary Spartans, Chloe Turner from Caltaf, and Sorsha Shu of the Calgary Spartans. And the winner is Sorsha Shu. As I said, it was a very difficult race, but with Sorsha winning a gold medal in the 800, as well as a gold medal in the 3,000 meter steeplechase, which is a very interesting double, as well as a medal in the 4x400 meter relay, was a great showing for our U20 women last year. Congratulations, Sorsha and Dion Flynn and the Spartans.
Next up, we have the U20 male nominees. There are 3 young men who all had great seasons last year in 23. So your nominees are Darren Beaver from the Edmonton Columbians, Jake McEachran from Split City Sonics, and Keon Rude from the Calgary International Track Club. And this year's winner, congratulations to Keon. You had a great 23 season, including Pan Am Championships. Congratulations also to your coach, John Cannon of Calgary International.
Now on to the senior female nominees. And your senior female nominees are Rachel Hyink, Edmonton International Track Club, Grace Conrad of Capital City Track Club, and Courtney Huffsmith of the University of Calgary Athletics Club. With outstanding finishings at Worlds, the Pan Am Games, and more, your senior female winner is Grace Conrad. Grace was a semifinalist at World Championships in the 400 and finished 4th at the Pan Am Games. Congratulations, Grace, and Coach Rob Fisher of Capital City.
And now on to the senior male nominees. We have Malachi Murray of Capital City, Jeremiah Lausen from Alberta Speed School, and Marco Arup from the Running Room Athletic Club. And all of these are wonderful athletes, notably Malachi and Marco for heading to the Olympics later this year. We're delighted and no surprise to give this award to Marco. Congratulations, Marco, and Coach Ron Thompson. Marco, by the way, set a Canadian and provincial records in the 800 meters, has had fantastic results at the Diamond League, and of course, the gold medal at the World Championships.
We're moving on to our para athletes. Para category winner, the para female athlete of the year, had an absolutely stellar 2023 season, setting a national record and more, and she's qualified again for the Paralympics. We're qualified now for the Paralympics, so congratulations to Amanda Rummery. Well done. Congratulations to your coach, Christy Mormon, and the Green and Gold Track and Field Club.
Next up, para male. This athlete set a Canadian record in 23. I had the pleasure of announcing most of his interesting day indoors when he did a pentathlon. Arnold Nett set five Canadian Masters records in the Masters 90 category: 60-meter hurdles indoor, high jump, indoor and outdoor, triple jump indoor, and the pentathlon that I actually got to witness firsthand indoor.
I think, Ralph, you've skipped ahead.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, we're on para male athlete of the year.
Sorry about that. Yes, we combined that with the Masters. That's not good. Sorry about that. Sorry, the para male athlete. Congratulations to Noah Vuksic of UCAC, and congratulations to Coach Jane Kolonicki and James Holder for having worked with him.
So yeah, congratulations, Noah. And again, another athlete who's done great things in the para categories. So we're going to give an overall athlete of the year, female athlete of the year first. Our award winners are people who did exceptionally well in the outdoor season, and we are happy to award the overall female athlete to Grace Conrad. Grace, I mentioned, finished 4th at the Pan Am Games, was in the semifinals in the 400, and was part of the Canadian team that finished 4th at Worlds in the 4x400 meter relay.
And if we look at the male side, this one should come as no surprise. Our male athlete of the year goes to Marco Arup. Congratulations, and we wish you well in the upcoming Olympics. I want to take a short break right now from our awards and share another way that we celebrate our athletes. Many of you will have noticed that we have the Grit Athlete of the Week, which was started earlier this year, and is a new way that we're highlighting all of our athletes. These athletes are nominated by peers, by coaches, and others. Our Grit Athletes of the Week share 4 things in common, hence the word grit: gratitude, respect, integrity, and teamwork. These are some of the Grit Athletes of the Week so far. We'll put the link for nominations in the chat and encourage you to nominate athletes that demonstrate grit. We'll share them on our website and social media channels and celebrate why they have grit.
All right, so now we are going to move on to our Masters athlete categories, starting with our female Masters Track and Field Athlete of the Year. And the winner of that is Rachel Andres. Rachel, of course, had a stellar year in 2023. She set a World 35 Masters record for the throws pentathlon, throwing 5 different implements. and broke the women's 35 Canadian indoor record for shot put and record for discus. And Rachel's contribution also in the coaching ranks. We are proud to have her as one of our pillars in the track and field community. Congratulations to Rachel.
Next up, we have our male masters athlete. As I jumped ahead earlier, Arnold Nett this year set Canadian records in 5 events in the Masters 90 category, which leads me to ask, what are you going to be doing when you're over 90 years of age? As mentioned earlier, 60-meter hurdles indoor, high jump indoor and outdoor, triple jump indoor, and pentathlon. Congratulations, Arnold.
Yes, Arnold is an amazing athlete. Moving on to our U10 group, we go from the 90-year-olds to the 10-year-olds. And here are your top 10 track and field athletes for U10. Brielle Schneider of St. Albert, Marley Drabert, Leduc, Anna Cassell of Caltaf, Naira Bruce of Leduc, Emilia Snyder from Caltaf, Lexi Drabert of Leduc, Reese Fleming of Caltaf, Nahani Sutherland of Pass Tract, Madison Sizzo, Caltaf, and Kathy Truong of Capital City. Congratulations to all those young women.
So then we have the U10 male winners, and these would be Sujit Singh of Capital City, Gray Jara Wheeler of Caltaf, Nathan Basraba from the Edmonton Columbians, Reese Dixon, Caltaf, Chase LeGros from Pastrack, Daniel Hetke from Capital City, Tuluwani Abawano, Caltaf, Lincoln Giroux from Caltaf, Simon Schwantnick from Caltaf, and Declan McPhee from Caltaf. Congratulations, boys. And to Caltaf for placing 6 people on that top 10 list.
Moving on to our U12 top 10 for females. They are Alexis Schneider of the St. Albert Mustangs, Emily Panic of Caltaf, Niraya Onwabuzi, Edmonton Columbians, Aspen Poirier of Caltaf, Lanaya Bruce of Leduc, Diana Docinovic, Calgary Spartans, Hattie Mitchell of the St. Albert Mustangs, Charlotte Ross of the St. Albert Mustangs, Piper McNeil of Caltaf, and Juliana Elias, Edmonton Columbians. Congratulations.
Next up, we have our U12 males. Our top 10 boys from the U12 include Fabian Vataman from Caltaf, Dylan Grinder-Narain from Caltaf, Declan Sutherland from Pastrack, Yui Irahimi from Caltaf, William Koo from Caltaf, Andrew McMorris, Caltaf, Joshua McLean, Caltaf, Fraser McLean, Caltaf, Aiden Assen from Pastrack, and Mark Solobay from Caltaf. Way to go, boys.
Moving on to our U14 females. And the list is Isis Adeyemi, Edmonton Columbians, Daya Descateau of Caltaf, Amariah Wharton of Leduc, Katie Kavanaugh of Caltaf, Claire Keller of Leduc. I need you to go back a slide, please, Beth.
Oh, sorry.
Imogene Stevenson of Caltaf, Sydney Shaver, Edmonton Columbians, Molly Gallivan of the Spartans, Leah Penny of Caltaf, and Adele Copeland of Caltaf. Congratulations to all those young women.
Looking at the U14 males, we have 7 top athletes to celebrate this evening. Finn Smith from the Edmonton Columbians, Caden Yank from Capital City, Jonas Huang from Caltaf, Jason Timmer, Edmonton Columbians, Fraser Warren from Caltaf, Benjamin Busick from the Edmonton Columbians, and Eli Bailey from Fast Track. Congratulations, gentlemen. That wraps up our track, and we move on to cross-country running, U16s. And we want to congratulate Esme Sinke of the Calgary Spartans as our U16 cross-country female athlete of the year. And then if we look at the U16 males, from UCAC, we want to congratulate Dane Logan for another effort well done.
Moving on to our U18 cross-country female. The winner was also one of our Grit Athletes of the Week this year. Congratulations to Ava Dick of Caltaf as your U18 cross-country female athlete for 2023. For the males, the winner was from UCAC, just like in the U16 category. And your U18 male winner for 2023 is Adam Stang.
Moving right along to the U20 female category, we have another Calgary Spartan here, and our winner is Nadja Wheeler from the Spartans. And on the male side, continuing along with the theme of the Spartans, congratulations to Russell Pearson.
So we just have our senior cross-country female left. And our senior cross-country female athlete comes from Canmore, and our winner is Courtney Brohart. Congratulations, Courtney. And your senior cross-country male winner is the only one from cross-country that isn't from the Calgary area. So congratulations to Charlie Allen of Running Room Athletic Club in Edmonton.
Next up, we go to our small but mighty fry, the U10 female category for cross country. Our winners this year are Marley Drabert from Leduc Track and Field, Brielle Schneider from the St. Albert Mustangs, Isabel McWilliams from the Medicine Hat Panthers, Chloe Viss from the Medicine Hat Panthers, Nura Adatona from Caltaf, Lexi Drabert from the Leduc Track and Field Club, and Piper Credanis from Go Athletics. Congratulations, ladies. And then we have our U10 male cross-country runners. Our winners here are Brock Grover, who's unattached, Daniel Hetke from Capital City, Lincoln Giroux from Caltaf, Anthony Como from Caltaf, G.W. Murray, unattached, Axel Rasku from Caltaf, Lincoln Jarman, Caltaf, Mason Young from Caltaf, and Jake Wallace, also from Caltaf. Congratulations, boys.
And on to our U12 group. Our top 10 U12 cross-country females were Aspen Boire from Caltaf, Jordan Strawson, St. Albert Mustangs, Alexis Schneider of the Mustangs, Madison Grover, unattached, Maxine Penner, Calgary Warriors, Elle Brockman, Fast Track, Myra Murray, unattached, Isa Kafka, unattached, Nora Smith of Fast Track, and Olivia McWilliams of the Medicine Hat Panthers. Lots of representation from Fast Track there. Coach Rich is making them run up the Frank slide, I think. On to our U12 males, more Fast Track, Aiden Austin, Tim Chorozweski, also of Fast Track, Simon Geldart of Caltaf, Andrew McMorris of Caltaf, Fabian Vadaman of Caltaf, Matthew Jarman of Caltaf, Evan Sharp of Caltaf, Declan Sutherland of Pastrack, Lennox Bishop of Caltaf, and Holden Locke of Pastrack. Well done, gentlemen.
Moving up to the U14 females, we have Hannah Gregory, who's unattached, Claire Keller from Leduc Track and Field, Mayel Drabert from Leduc Track and Field, Katie Cavanaugh from Caltaf, Amelia Smith, Caltaf, Lena Jardette from the Medicine Hat Panthers, Doretta Cambira from Go Athletics, Noelle Pauls from Caltaf, Mandy Rium, unattached, and Julie Demiersman from Caltaf. Nicely done, ladies. And on the boys' side for the U14, we have our final list of 10. Chris Anand from Calgary Warriors, Atticus Halverson from Caltaf, Elijah Drabert, Leduc Track and Field, Nathan Varga from the St. Albert Mustangs, Ryden Bruce from the Cochrane Endurance Project, Alexander Boot from Leduc Track and Field, Taylor Rumsby from the Edmonton Harriers, Finnegan Pascoe from Bulldogs Track and Field, Mason Doobie from St. Albert Mustangs, and Ryan Sharp from Caltaf. Well done, gentlemen.
And we're moving on to our road running athlete of the year. And that one's pretty easy. This guy finished 18th at the World Championships in the marathon. And that is Rory Linkletter. Our Masters female cross country and road running. We're moving on to that. Masters road running and cross country winner. Our winner is Maria Zambrano. Maria continued her record setting on the roads in 2023. She broke the women's 50 Canadian record in the half marathon with a time of 1:16:57. Pretty amazing. And your Masters male winner for 2023 for road running and cross country is Kip Kanagogo. Kip set a Masters 40 record for the marathon, 2:23, and the half marathon at 1:07:46. Watch for more records to fall as Kip moves up into the Masters 45 plus category.
We now move on to recognizing the officials of the year. This particular dear to me, because some of you know occasionally I do still officiate, and our officials are really special here in our sport because they don't get paid. They're volunteers. So the outstanding officials of the year are chosen by the officials subcommittee. This committee takes into account an official's development, presence at various events, contribution to the sport, and national involvement when deciding who will receive the annual award for Outstanding Official of the Year. As I mentioned, these people are all volunteers, and many of them have spent decades doing so. And we're very thankful for it because our sport would not exist as it is without them. This year, we're very happy to recognize Norma Morgan as your Outstanding Official of the Year. Norma started back in 2001 in the Worlds as a volunteer when it was in Edmonton. She has worked her way up to a horizontal jumps level 5 official. She's also gone on and obtained level 3 in vertical jumps. Norma says the only event she's never officiated is javelin, and I'm told is looking forward to doing that someday. Norma's a national clinician and a national evaluator, and we are so happy to have her as our Outstanding Official of the Year.
Congratulations, Norma. We're excited to see a good deal of interest in becoming an official with Athletics Alberta. Novice officials, or officials who are newer to officiating, are recognized annually with an award for their development, participation at various events, and contribution to the sports. Our novice officials winners of 2023 are Frank Magditch and Ramona Jackson. Ramona has a passion for helping others and found herself led to volunteering with Athletics Alberta. She does the administration for the officials with the online management system. She also officiates with the horizontal jumps team. Thank you so much, Ramona. Frank made, in his words, an easy commitment to become an official because his children were in competitive track and field with CalTAF. He was at the meets anyways, so why not officiate and help out? Frank is currently working towards his level 3 vertical jumps and starter assistant. So thank you for your time and energy, Frank. Congratulations to all of our officials. We cannot have our events without you. Your volunteerism, time and time again, is so valued. Thank you again so much.
We now move into our coaching awards. There are a number of nominations this year for coaching awards. We want to thank everyone who nominated our coaches. The coaching awards are a chance for you, our athletics community, to nominate your favorite and best coaches. This year, we did not receive any nominations for Grassroots Coach of the Year. Therefore, we will move on to Junior Development Coach of the Year.
I'm pleased to share that our Junior Development Female Coach of the Year for the second year in a row is Samantha Reed of CalTAF. In her nomination papers that were submitted by her nominator, Sam helps her athletes improve through her caring and thoughtful attitude and advice, all while inspiring them to try a variety of events and foster a lifelong love of the sport. Congratulations, Sam. And as we heard earlier, Sam's also helping out with the Mini Legends program, so that's fantastic. The male Junior Development Athlete Coach of the Year was the winner of last year's Grassroots Coach of the Year, and it is Max Legault of Red Deer Titans. With what was possibly the longest nomination write-up in recent history, Coach Max was nominated because he is instrumental in the success of the Red Deer Titans athletes, the club, and the larger sporting community. Coach Max has expanded the Red Deer Titans program this year, doing para-athletics, master athletics, Special Olympics, road running, race walk, and 18-plus programming. He was a key player in Red Deer's track renovation project that took over 3 years of effort to bring to fruition. Max has coached many athletes to success at both the local level and the national championship level. Coach leads by example and puts our wellness and safety first. He connects with athletes and has respect when working with them, making practices meaningful, fun, and inclusive. Wonderful words for you. Congratulations, Coach Max.
Our final award of the evening is the High Performance Coaching Award. The High Performance Coaching Award is given out and recognized for being committed to the development of athletes in the U20 and senior levels. This year's award winner is Dion Flynn of the Calgary Spartans. According to his nominator, who provided another lengthy nomination, it's so wonderful to see and by the way, it's so wonderful to see our community take out time to nominate these people. What this nominator had to say was Coach Dion consistently embodies the core values of leadership, mentorship, collaboration, both within and beyond the confines of the track. Through his commitment to personal and professional development, he sets an example for his peers and athletes alike. The tangible impact of his coaching education and experience is evident in the notable achievement and advancement of the distance group of the Calgary Spartans, further underscoring how deserving he is of this award. Congratulations, Coach Dion.
There is one other coaching award that we sometimes give out, and it's called the George Giemer Award. And it's not necessarily that we do give it out every year. It is more of a lifetime type of award. So we didn't receive any nominations, so that's okay. As a reminder, these nominations happen every year, and these are the only awards that are up for nomination under the new awards policy. So get those nominations in when the time is right, and watch this fall. We will be prioritizing moving these awards up a little earlier, as we are recognizing 2023 and we're almost through the 2024 season. So we'd like to get this awards done earlier next year. So watch the newsletter and the social media, and we will keep your eye out for the nominations, and we'll work on that for next year. So on behalf of Ralph, my co-MC, who dressed up for the occasion, good job, fella, I would like to turn it back over to Jeff, our executive director.
Thank you, Stuart, and thank you, Ralph, for an amazing job and guiding us through an amazing celebrating evening this evening. Thank you to everyone who was able to attend our awards evening. As we said at the beginning, we are recording, so those who were unable to attend will be able to catch this presentation at a different time once it's posted live. Congratulations to all of our winners. We are thankful for the contributions from all of our officials, coaches, and volunteers who all make such wonderful contributions and such high impacting contributions to this sport. To our athletes, please keep working hard. This sport is growing fast, and your achievements on the track and in the field will have a lasting impact on your lives and those around you moving forward. We all approach each day with an athlete's first mentality, and we will continue to do so to support you on all of your athletic journeys. I want to thank you all again for joining us. Thank you again to our keynote speaker, Tracy, and sharing all of the journey so far of the Mini Legends program and all of those who are becoming legendary in and around our province and across Canada. Thank you to our wonderful MCs, Stuart and Ralph. Great job, gentlemen, tonight. Appreciate you stepping in and doing that. And once again, congratulations to you all. Thank you and good night.
Congratulations, Arnold. Good night.